Get over here! Did anybody get that? All right. Hi everybody, this is Black Rhino Ranger, and welcome to another action-packed, gut-busting live stream. And today, on August 30th, which is the anniversary of the first release of Tekken 2, 26 years by the way, let's do a little something that relates to fighting video games, as in the genre of video games where rather than a continuous story level or something like that, it's about two characters fighting each other, either to death or just not eat. So for this occasion, all you gotta do is ask. I got about 3 different options. You can ask me to draw characters either simplified from the fighting games or have characters dressed up. So, for example, the options are fighting games like Street Fighter, Tekken, or Mortal Kombat. The archetypes, as in the characters with that specific archetype in the type of moves they use. I'll explain a bit more what they are. Or just Street Fighter X versus Tekken. Just characters from Street Fighter X Tekken, or characters in costumes dress up as Street Fighter X versus Tekken. Kind of like the actual Capcom game in 2012, which is Street Fighter X Tekken. And I heard that Namco was supposed to make their own version of Street Fighter X Tekken, but that it's either they're taking so long to make that one. And so, which one do you want? Do you want me to use the ones named, the archetypes, or just Street Fighter X Tekken? Now, what I can do is either chibi, super deformed, or simplified versions of the fighters, or cartoony and simple characters dress up as the fighters, because the characters are a bit difficult. They're highly detailed and stuff, but I did remember drawing them in the past, and they weren't that bad. So which one is it? Hey, can you do Matt from Ed's World as Dan Hibiki? Oh, he is kinda... Okay, let's see. I think people have made their decisions. Wait, just a moment, there's something not right. Zink. There we go. Now let's put this on top. Okay, let's start off with, so it's either characters that are super deformed versions of the fighters, or characters dressing up as such. It is your choice. Oh, what the? Sorry, something went wrong. Something went wrong. Okay. Let me just Okay, so let's start off with perhaps the most famous of the bunch, Street Fighter. This is like the most one of, if not the most revolutionary fighting games of all time. In fact, it's one of, if not the first game that people think of when it comes to fighting games. There's Ryu, there's Ken, there's Guile, there's Blanca, Zangief, M. Bison, Balrog, Vega. A bit of a switch up if you're either in Japan or the US. I mean, Balrog is... Vega is Balrog, M. Bison is Vega, and... what was it again? Vega is Balrog, Balrog is M. Bison, and M. Bison is Vega. So which one do you want me to do? Which Carl? Who's Vaggy? Never mind. Uh-oh. Hold it for a minute, guys. Sorry about that. I thought I heard something. It's usually when somebody's out for somebody, usually a relative of mine who for some reason likes to wander off in the middle of the night. Oops. Oh dear, I did not do justice on Sonic's eyes. That's more like... Actually, no, this is not how I want Sonic's eyes. No, I'm starting again. Can't wait to see Sonic the Hedgehog 2 next year. I do look forward to seeing Sonic 2 as well. But do you think they'll get a celebrity to voice Tails and any of the other characters? Is there already a confirmed cast, or do you wish that Tails still had his voice from the first movie? That was a bit of a spoiler. Sorry. What is your favorite life, Skylander? Okay, I'm thinking. Let me think about that while I'm drawing. Let me see if I can remember correctly. Maybe it's Food Fight, or maybe it's Bumble Blast. Just trying to remember. Actually, I'm thinking of Yeah, I'm thinking it should be more something like this, because it's like, if any of you have played this in the games, sometimes they would often, there's a common pose you would often see. For example, Ryu, Ken, Akuma, they would often have this pose when they're performing their signature moves, like a Hadouken. Does the Street Fighter appear in Wreck-It Ralph? I did see Ryu and Ken in Wreck-It Ralph 2, in Wreck-It Ralph 1, even bringing back their actors, Carl, and the other guy. You know, the one who did the English version of Ryu in the games. They brought him back, and as well as Bison. I also did remember seeing Chun-Li. Not just in Wreck-It Ralph 1, but also in Ralph Breaks the Internet. Admittingly, I would have liked to see more Street Fighter characters in what was it again? In Ralph Breaks the Internet. I think they should have went with Ralph Breaks the Internet on the third movie rather than the second. I think the second one should have been about console games, and then the third movie should have been about the what was it again? The internet. And there's a Yes. For those now, immediately before, when I was a kid, I was more of a Tekken person than a Street Fighter guy. I mean, the only thing really Street Fightery I had was was Marvel versus Capcom versus SNK2, and watching a couple of the Street Fighter American cartoons. But the only thing I really had, but I did remember owning a lot of Tekken games. But the only reason why I really played Tekken is because of the characters with an animalistic side. For example, there's a Jaguar mask. He was based on this wrestler who often wears a tiger mask. There's Roger and Roger Jr., the kangaroo. There's Alex, the velociraptor, who has the similar moves to Roger. There's Kuma and Panda, the bears, and of course there's the guest appearance of Gon from the manga comics, and he became Gon, the little dinosaur. He became more popular outside of Japan thanks to his appearance in Tekken. People did ask for Gon to make a comeback when they announced Tekken Tag Tournament 2, but the people behind Tekken, they said, sorry, but stop asking us that. Gon is not our character. He was a one-time licensing only. And funny enough, Namco did make a Gon video game for the Nintendo DS or 3DS the same year as Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Just a minute. I just need to remember. Kazuya wears pants. And just a little reminder that if you're going to have a character with some dressing up with some trace of some characters. Also keep in mind that there are some that some of you may not necessarily be familiar with, but they do have a little bit of significance in one way or another, which is why I put them on the list. Once we get to the list, once we go down further in the list. Just remembering that Kazuya has a bit of something on his pants. And the funny thing is that Kazuya started off as one of the protagonists for Tekken, but in the later games he became more of an antagonist. Despite not appearing until Tekken 3, became more of the series protagonist, a central character for the games, for the later games. But then some of the games would also try and focus on others, like Tekken 6 focused more on Lars and Elisa. And for my center, I always pick King. In almost every game, my number one choice is King. I don't know why. Maybe it's because he's got an animalistic type of face, and the only thing he really speaks in is just jaguar noises. He's like, that's oh, okay. Is that okay? That's what you want? A very odd choice, but okay. Let me just, I remember I have drawn blue before. Now there are some. Now also keep in mind that in some video games, some characters do have a bit of costume alterations. While they still make them, while we still can recognize which character is which, sometimes some bits of details that they're quite hard to explain though. Oh, because they sometimes keep changing. For example, Jin now has a bit of a hoodie in Tekken 7 as a kind of a default. Even Scorpion's hoodie is also like a street hood rather than a classic ninja hood. And sometimes Kitana wears a mask, but other times she doesn't. But Melina almost always has a cover up because if you remove her mask, her face is hideous with all this sharp teeth because she is based on Takatan blood. And she was a clone Shang Tsung. She was a clone created by Shang Tsung of an Edenian using Takatan blood. Okay, I think I better give her a little bit of a something. And here we go. We have Blue the Raptor as Kitana. Yeah, let's see. Why is the stream glitching? I don't know. Peacock? What is Peacock? Is it that streaming service that streaming service thing, or is it just a bird? Just a bird. Now Soul Calibur is I've only played like 2 games from them, the 5th and the 6th one. I know some people would probably ask me to play the earlier ones because they're more iconic than 5 or 6. One of them had a guest appearance of. What was it again? Star Killer. Who is that? Well, let's see. All right. Let me just. Yes, of course. Link was in one game, but there was another guest appearance of Spawn, and it was in the Xbox version of one of the games. And there's a little Easter egg about that in. There was a little Easter egg about that in the in Mortal Kombat 11, where when he interacts with Scorpion, he's like, "You've been to other dimensions," and Scorpion is like, each has its own injustices. And then Spawn is like, maybe that's why my soul still burns. She kind of looks like a Powerpuff Girl, this character. If I just well, if you're going to have a character, now despite the different hair style, if you're going to have a character dress up as somebody, you also got to do a bit of that hairdo as well. I'll add in a bit of blush later. Okay, wait, that's not it. Now, if you remember Tira has a ring blade. Now, funny enough, when I first played Skylander Swap Force, I thought Freeze Blade, the swapper from Sky, did pull that weapon from Tira. Or is it Tyra? I forgot. Is it Tira or Tyra? I don't know. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? Next up is the King of Fighters. Now this one I do remember. I did remember playing Capcom versus SNK, but the only other game I know from SNK is King of Fighters 14, and I'm sure there are a couple of icons from that. There's Terry, there's May, the one who got banned in Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's also Geese and ooh. Oh, I like this one. It's a very big nose. Fun fact, Chester Cheetah was supposed to be in the disaster that we all know today as Food Fight. But the version he was in actually doesn't look too bad compared to the final version we got. Right. The original version, the scenes are a lot more emotion in the character, and most of the and the cartooniness actually doesn't look too bad. It probably still wouldn't do that good, but at the very least it would still provide a lot of fans. I mean, do you know anybody who likes the current version of Food Fight? And because of the stolen things, the cheetah had to be cut out, and some of the characters had to be replaced as well. Oh, like there was this weird bee woman in the trailer who got replaced by this bird, and yet they're even they did keep some characters, Charlie Tuna, and Twinkie the Kid, and trying to think. Twinkie the Kid, Charlie Tuna, and Mr. Clean. And one of his lines is, "Whoa." Geez, he's not easy to draw, but nope. That's not right. And finally, to include actually, oh, he doesn't have any on the top of his nose. I just realized that now. There we go. We have Chester Cheetah as we have Chester Cheetah as Terry. That's King of Fighters done. Now, Dead or Alive is I'm actually not sure if I'm allowed to draw this because a lot of people don't really play this game because of for the fighting, because Dead or Alive because of the something wobbles. Let's just say. Funny enough, I do remember seeing a couple of fan arts of Lori dressing up as this character in. I think I may have said this before. They dressed her up as a character in from this video game. It was called Rumble something, and she was playing as this character named Dixie Clements. I was like, and that was also another fighting game. I probably should have added that in. Never mind. I just don't know too much about that one. Wait, that's too big. She wearing? They are high heels. Okay, not super high heels, but they are a bit elevated. And she has this little thingy. I'm not sure what that thing at the back of her head is. Is it part of the costume or something? Is actually, it's actually supposed to be part of a... I get it now. Is that she's supposed to be part of her? Is it a necktie or something? I mean, there's this. I might have to correct it later. Yeah, let somebody ask me what that thing at the back is. I think I'm pretty much done. This is the best I could do for Lori as Okay, that's taken care of. Next up, Skullgirls. This is another one that a lot of people are quite familiar with, and I did remember playing it a bit, but the only characters I usually play, the usually character I well, if she's doing it, somebody's paying me for it, I might as well do it. That back to this again, and just look. Nope, that wasn't it. Now, when I play Skullgirls, the one character that I often keep playing is this character named Misfortune. It's a character who often keeps pulling herself apart or falling literally. That's because she ate this gemstone thing which gave her some immortality. Now, it'll probably get in the way of her hair. I should probably do some Skullgirl fan arts in the future. I mean, if you go on DeviantArt, I would often try doing some fighter game character roster costume dress-up thingies. For example, two of my earliest were Mortal Kombat versus played by the Skylanders. For example, Spyro was Liu Kang, Scorp is Scorpion, Slam Bam is Sub-Zero, Tree-Rex is Goro, and Stealth Elf is Katana, etc. And the other one is Street Fighter, once again played by Skylanders, with Spyro as Ryu, Trigger Happy as Zangief, Gilgrunt as Rufus, and more. Yeah. And of course, I would also do Disney Infinity as Injustice. And I better slip in that rabbit. It's kind of like a mixture of of kind of looks like a mixture of those rabbits from Raymond Rabbids and Sauron and Zai. There. Did the best I could for Peridot as Annie. Girls is done. Killer Instinct, admittedly, I don't really play, but I did hear about it. So I mean, and I looked at the roster. Some of the characters they have in, like there's a guest appearance of Rash from Battletoads, and let's see, teacher. Hmm. Just wait and see, fellas. Now to add in some extra bits here and there. And le piece of resistance. There we go. We have Cinder as, well, Cinder. Yeah, I'm surprised there's a character from Killer Instinct named Cinder. Anyways, what was I? Samurai Shodown, I did remember seeing a bit of gameplay of it as a kid. I never played it, but I did remember playing as one of the characters in Capcom versus SNK2, and I think one of them also made a guest appearance in King of Fighters 14 as part of a team called New Worlds or Other Worlds characters. Let's see, what do we got here? Do you know anybody? Let's see a little look. Oh, let's see. Who? Thank you. What is your request? All right. Gosh, now I should learn how to be more something later. Oh wait, what am I doing? Supposed to be doing... Just making sure there are no lines. That's all. system. There we go, fellas. We have Goofy as Luigi. That takes care of Smash Bros. For a bit. Okay, back to our samurai. Let's see, let's I'm not done with let's see, yeah, maybe I can work with this. His head is literally a kind of like a shield in itself. Okay, now to make him a little bit more. The design of Castle Crashers kind of reminds me of the guy. Is it designed by the same guy who designed Alien Hominid, and the Chainsaw the Children and Dad and Me type of games from Newgrounds? That's what they kind of reminds me. That's what they kind of remind me of. I think that's about it. That's all I can do for that's all I can really do for Red Knight as as Hanzo. And funny enough, Hanzo is also the name of the Mortal Kombat character Scorpion before he was killed either by Sub-Zero or Quan Chi disguised as Sub-Zero. Now Darkstalkers is now I have not played any of them, but I have played some of the characters in other games like Morrigan and like for example there's I already did Mortal Kombat. Moving on. Have you heard of Mugen? I have, but I never really got around to doing it. I did own it at one point, but I never really got around to using it. I mean, maybe one day, because I did think of a fighting game, but I'm not sure when I can use it because I'm so busy with so many things. Again, I've already done Mortal Kombat. Next. Very skimpy. Are you sure it's okay for me to draw this character like that? Now, here's a little funny fact about glitch text. One of the person who plays Mitch, a character that not a lot of people like, either in universe or maybe in the audience, because of how much of an egotist he is. He's played by by a member of Gryffindor in Harry Potter. I've forgotten the character's name, but he was a character from Harry Potter and is a member of. Was it Gryffindor? Was it another team? He was a character in Harry Potter. Here. And he also at one point was a character in the Loud House. Yes. I kind of also forgot, but he did play a part. He did play a part. Let's just say. If anybody were to correct me, go right ahead. Yeah, I'm just making sure, like, I don't want to be too, so I'm just only going to draw what I can. That's... I'll just include a little belly button. I'm just gonna add in a little bit of a highlight just to... Yeah, that's the best I can do for her as Felicia. For Miko as Felicia. All of us want to forget about F, B, and C. F... Well, again... Okay, Virtua Fighter, I actually don't know too much, but I heard it is a popular one. Does anybody know about Virtua Fighter? Let me know in the comments. Does anybody know about Virtua Fighter? Sorry I'm late. Well, we're at Virtua Fighter. Got any suggestions? Fanboy and Chum Chum. I don't really like Fanboy and Chum Chum, but okay if you guys want me to, but R-U-B-K. What is R-U-B-K? Oh, oh yeah, let's see, and the character is, nah, that's not right. Actually, I have no idea what I'm drawing. If it was the 90s or the 2003 version, it'd be a lot easier. But this person expects me to do the 2012 version. So 2012 version it is. No choice. And wait, what was I doing again? Got him. Of course, a lot of Japanese-made characters often have spiky hair. In fact, in my country, there are a lot of barber shops. They often come with spiky hair for just in case any customer wants any spiky hair designs. The turtles are. They learn the art of. They learn the Japanese martial arts. Are named after the Italian Renaissance artists. Live in New York, and eat an American Italian food, which is pizza. Well, actually, pizza did originate in Italy in some form, but it became an American custom. There are some characters who are kind of like the Ninja Turtles, but they have their own likings for. But they have a different likings for food. For example, the Street Sharks they don't like pizza. They prefer hot dogs and hamburgers. This was established in the first episode. I think it was a two-parter, but. They were like, pizza? Nah, yuck. I heard this is. I remember the punk frogs, which appear in the Ninja Turtles. Where Shredder goes to the swamps and he makes these Battletoad-like characters. Some say they were the inspiration for the Battletoads, the punk frogs, and they were named after some of Shredder's heroes, like Napoleon, Rasputin, Genghis Khan, and I think there was another. I've forgotten the other one, but yeah, they were Shredder's heroes. Oh yeah, I forgot that Ninja Turtles in the 2010 version have different kind of feet, not like the ones in Ninja Turtles. In the old versions. In the old versions, they only have 2 toes. In this incarnation, they have 3. Admittedly, when I first saw the 2012 version of Ninja Turtles, I didn't think it would last very long because I thought that somebody might complain about the feet not being accurate to the original, and instead of cowabunga, man, they say booyakasha. Huh. But apparently, a lot of people got the hang of it, and it did last for about 5 years. Not as long as the previous two, but still quite impressive. Okay, I think this is the best I can do for. Let me just give him some freckles. This is the best I can do for Mikey. Let's see here, Virtual Fighter. Next up is some arms. I did play this a bit. There are a few characters you might be familiar with. There's the one who did make it to Smash. Well, actually, two of them. One of them is playable. One of them's a summonable assistant trophy. There's one who doesn't even use her arms. She used her hair instead. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay. The one that looks like a clown. Somebody's a big fan of this character. Well, time really flies when you're having a bit of fun. Let me just add in that little bit of some make sure she You know, I would have expected that I probably would have preferred that what was that character, that wrestler character, that masked wrestler character from in the Casa Grandes. There was this character from the Casa Grandes who was a masked wrestler. There was one episode where Ronnie Ann and Sid figured out her secret identity, and they tried to. I think they either did they try to keep it a secret, or did they or did they I'm just trying to Casa Grande's episode. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen that one, but I remember there was I'm surprised that the ARMS characters do not have an amiibo set. I mean, there are some I think are worthy enough to have amiibo figures. I mean, Min Min is getting an amiibo character for Smash. Why not bring some to the mix too? Like I'm sure people would love to have a twin tail. I'm sure people would love to have a twin tail figure of amiibo figure. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1. Just double check on the. All right. I didn't realize she also had a bit of a snake-ish bracelet. And here's another funny thing about arms. When they have the ones that don't that have the arms spring attached, is is there a real arm underneath their punching arms, or are they completely I don't really want to say it, but amputated and replaced with prosthetic springy, except for Twin Tail, who has her hair done like that instead, and she still keeps her arms, her real ones. Is it okay? Maybe I'm thinking a bit about this too much. Maybe I'm thinking a bit too hard on it. But yeah, here you go. We have let's see. Okay. Somebody is really getting impatient. Now, next up is Bloody Roar. So now this one I did remember seeing some gameplay of it, and if I remember correctly, it's these characters that transform into these beast-like characters during battle. I mean, there's one of them is named Buckaroo the Mole, and Long the Tiger, and Stun the Insect. It's kind of sad that they haven't made it more since 2002 or 4. Let's see. No, wait. There are some that are not based on real animals, or they are completely named something else. Like one of them is named the Half Beast. Just level the thing a little bit. No, still not quite. I think this is the best I can do for Don Fan is Ganesha. You can still have one more, I think. Let me just check. Okay, I don't know if you know about this one. I mean, not a lot of people know about it, except for one particular thing. This game has one of, if not the largest fighting game rosters ever among all video games. It has like over 200 characters. And the saddest thing is that this game was never released in other countries outside of Japan, but man, 200 characters for a PS1 game, that is insane. I mean, how long do you think it took to make that game? I mean, with 200 playable characters and all. Sure, let's see. I'm getting somewhere. Let's see. Not everybody has played it. In fact, this game is kind of unknown to those outside of Japan, but once you know the history about it, it might blow your mind a bit. How is this possible? What was it again? I'm trying to remember. What was it? Oh yeah. I do like his shoes. Wow, saying that it's kind of like I'm speaking like when SpongeBob he and Patrick they look at this magazine where he has a swimming pool in a swimming pool, and Patrick points out this guy's got shoes. It actually would amaze me for Patrick to. It actually he does make a lot of sense why Patrick would say that the more you think about it, because he doesn't have any shoes. But then again, neither does Squidward or Plankton or any fish in Bikini Bottom. And Sandy, Sandy does wear shoes. It's usually when she's in her suit, when she's in her tree dome, she's just in her bikini. Gary wears shoes, and but that's only in the episode Your Shoes Untied. And while you learn how you tie your shoes, it's a pretty easy thing to do. Okay, I'm allowing maybe one or two more requests. Yes, and can you think of any other fighting game? Anybody? Just anybody. Oh, this is a new one. Hayatu. Is it? What is it again? Oh yeah, I remember this character. He was I remember seeing him in Marvel vs. Capcom. The wait. Did I? Oh, okay, let me just, okay, let's see, F and F. And the initials are almost like F and AF, just minus the A. Well, I got no choice. Mm-hmm. This hairdo is not my favorite.
Okay.
just a little bit of her. Never mind. Okay, oops. Let's see, I used Hadoken, not joining, due to saving up. Okay. You don't have to pay me in any more. You can always just watch or get a free request if your thing is gets picked up. Okay, I think I'm gonna pack it in here. Let's see. What do we have so far? I mean, what do we have? We have Sonic as Ryu from Street Fighter. That crocodile character, I've forgotten his name, from Pokemon as Kazuya. Blue the Raptor as Kitana from Mortal Kombat. Ruby Gloom as Tyra from Soul Calibur. Chester Cheetah as Terry from King of Fighters. Lori as I've forgotten that character's name, but it was definitely from Dead or Alive. Peridot as man, I need to try and remember these characters' names. I've forgotten that character's name, definitely from Skullgirls. Goofy as Luigi, Michelangelo as Jack Bryant from Tobo 2, Cinder as Cinder from Killer Instinct, Nico as Felicia. No wait, that wasn't Tobo. I mean, that was I meant Virtua Fighter. Was it? Maybe. Let's see. Shadow is that character from Tobo, and Sarvente, I think, as Scarlet from Brawlhalla. Quintel, the Red Knight from Castle Crushers as that character from Samurai Shodown, and Don Fan as Ganesha from Bloody Roar. Yep, I think I can take it on here. The next live stream, okay, I'm this one I'm actually not sure if I should do in my next live stream. I'm thinking, because on August 8th, not only is it going to be the end of the Olympics, it's also going to be the day where it's going to, I'm just going to say it right now. The next live stream I'm thinking about is on August 8th, and not just the Olympics ending, but it's also Infinity Day, or something to do with the number 8. I'm just wondering if you guys would be alright with me doing a live stream for that, or you think it's maybe I may not be able to think it better or think this through, and instead you can ask me for a live stream on August 14th, where I talk about something reptilian. Do you want me to do an August 8th live stream, or do you just want me to skip for August 14th instead, properly prepare myself, get things better started, or something like that? I already did an Olympic themed live stream. It was last year. It was It was failing at the Olympics, or maybe I can do a maybe Mini Cinder is a Mii fighter. Skip August 14th. So you want me not to do August 14th? Oh, somebody wants me to do August 14th. Hello. Skip to August 14th. All right, if that's what you want. All right. Okay, thank you for joining me. I'll see you all in the next live stream.